So, as you might know, Johnny Depp was recently at the Red Sea Film Festival with this person here, Ranveer Singh. Now, I didn't know that this person was actually a very big fan of Johnny for a long time, as far as I know, at least 10 years back now, and what he claims is pretty much his whole life. So, when he got the award at the ceremony, he stopped and said, "Look, off script here, Johnny Depp's here. I've been following Johnny Depp since Edward Scissorhands. He's been a great influence for me. Let's everybody appreciate Johnny." Everyone clapped, and then I said, "All right, who is this guy?" And by the way, it was emotional and it was a great moment. Then I found out on the net he had been accused, you could say, of copying Johnny, to the extent of even some fans saying, "Oh, you're not Johnny Depp. This isn't news, this and that." And I gotta say, I've got no problem with that. I kind of think it'd be cool to have different cultures have different versions of Johnny. As long as you're being honest and you're saying, "Yes, I look up to this person, I like their style, I'm borrowing some things," that's cool. It's when the denial happens you don't like it. When someone's like, "No, I'm not copying them. This is my own awesomeness also." But that doesn't seem like the case here. Here's one headline 9 years ago. Someone needs to tell Ranveer Singh that he is not Johnny Depp. The link is so old, it's dead now, but we could imagine what the contents were. Probably someone complaining that, well, this guy's copying Johnny or something like that. Then we have this one where people are pointing out times when he does things like Johnny, dresses like Johnny, emulates things Johnny did and does or whatnot, Johnny's characters. Now, I haven't done some hardcore research about his attitude and interviews and what he said about it, but from judging what he said like a day ago or so, how he looks up to Johnny, Johnny was giving him the signal, like, "Yeah, thank you so much." I don't think he meant disrespect. Here's some more comparisons you see around the net. Okay, you know what? Well, on the right there, it kind of does look like the Dior ads and that blue tone they use. All right, though. Like I said, I'm cool with it. And here's one from way back in 2013. Ranveer's Johnny Depp obsession. Let's see what they said. Whoever these people were, Times Entertainment. Arjun Kapur has a special nickname for Ranveer Singh, and it happens to be Johnny Depp. Ranveer's fetish for hats seems to be the reason. The Ramlia actor said, "Arjun keeps teasing me, Baba, you're the Johnny Depp of India." He loves taking my case about his obsession for fedoras. He added, "It happened accidentally. I've been collecting fedoras since I was a kid. I love hats." Alright, so obviously some people joking about him emulating Johnny, but I did see some serious comments along the way too. About, how it's not cool. "I love different shit. I dislike the preppy stuff, clean shaven, polo t-shirt, loafers, etc." Which is kind of how Johnny is. Now, Johnny's got different styles for different occasions, but when you see him in his element, when he's painting, directing movies, playing music, I think that's the real Johnny and the stuff Johnny likes to wear. Sure, he's got common sense, he's got fashion sense, he's gonna show up on the red carpet with something, pretty nice, pretty preppy, but maybe you could tell me, because I'm not the biggest Johnny fan in the room here, I think like probably 90 or 80% of the time, he's wearing his, comfortable, non-clean shaven stuff. Then he says, "I like anything that's distinctive. Besides, I love Johnny Depp. I could count him as one of my favorites." So, there you go. He gives Johnny props. He's not saying, "Well, yeah, I know Johnny, but I got my own style too." He's being modest, so can't count it against him. Ranveer Singh's heroes are Daniel Day-Lewis and Johnny Depp. Here's why. There's another one, a little newer now, from 2018, 5 years after the previous one. So like I said, this has been going on with him for a while. He said he likes actors who have a chameleon-like quality. He said Johnny Depp picks an eclectic mix of characters. Well, that's a fancy way to put it. And he goes on to say he's excited to switch things up, which obviously is what Johnny does, which is what I said here, I don't know, a few days ago. The reason people like Johnny and he's got such a big fan base is he hits all the angles. I like mafia stuff, mob movies, and sci-fi, and Johnny's in plenty of those. I don't like romantic comedies and stuff like that, but Johnny does plenty of those. So that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. There's a pretty big rabbit hole of this, but I scratched the surface. I don't think there's going to be multiple follow-ups here. Kind of found it interesting as a one-time thing. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.